What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 1% Man, and in this video I will be speaking about what is a true alpha male. Okay, guys, for the people that don't know, I'm only 25 years old, and I don't know, it's hard for me to tell if I was an alpha male. I was born to be an alpha male, but I had a lot of alpha traits at a very early age. Now, there's a lot of people out here claiming to be alpha males versus beta males and shit like that there. But I feel like the center of being a real alpha male is being centered, emotionally centered, okay? Not being easily swayed by a woman's womb, aka pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not yanked around by no ass, okay? I don't make desperate moves and do stupid shit like driving an hour or two just to go see a woman because of some ass. I'm just not gonna do it. All right. I feel like the reason why I'm like this because I had sex at a very late age. I was 20, almost 20 years old, man. I believe 19 or 20, man. So I was already used to satisfying my own fucking sexual pleasures with porn. You feel what I'm saying? I was giving myself the instant gratification of blasting and busting nuts everywhere without a woman. So like today, if I wasn't getting no ass, I'd be just fine. Plus on top of that, I'm already cool with being alone, okay? I love being alone. I'm always at my house by my fucking self unless I invite somebody over, you know? And nowadays, yeah, I do get, I have, a woman in my life, or a few women in my life, and it's cool. But if they all want to walk at the same fucking time, that's cool too. I don't give a shit. I have an abundance mindset. If one don't want to fuck with me today, that's just 2 or 3 more that'll fuck with me tomorrow. So I'm not worried about that. But being centered is the center of being an alpha male, okay? I've always been told when I walk in a room, people know when I'm there. I'm the quiet one. I don't have a big mouth because insecure people are the loudest, and that's how you can tell when someone's insecure. They're the loud guy. They're the guy that's cracking all these fucking jokes, being a dancing chimpanzee, trying to make a scene so they can be seen. But one time I was at my job, and there was this 18-year-old guy, and I don't know what he was, a psychic reader or some shit like that, but one day he told me, he said, "You have a thick energy that I can feel, and I know when you're at work before I even see you." And I was like, what the fuck? That was some years back, and I think about it today, and I've heard it from a few other people. Your energy is strong. You have a strong energy, okay? You have a very dominating force type energy, and it's felt, but it's centered. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a bunch of wavering feelings and emotions fluctuating everywhere, okay? Of course I do get pissed off sometimes at stupid shit, but for the most part, I stay centered, okay? Guys, if you want to be a real alpha male, if you claim to be an alpha male and you always get pissed off, something always can piss you off and you just can't remain centered, guys, you're not an alpha male. You a beta male that's with a bunch of feminine energy flowing through your fucking essence, okay? You can't claim that if you have that going on, guys, all right? Now, let me move through a few of these points that's very important to me. What's the characteristics and the traits of a real alpha male? And listen fucking close, guys. Love, that's at the top of the list. I'm not saying being in love, all mushy and fucking dopey and shit towards a woman. But as a true alpha male, me personally, I consider myself as a solid fucking alpha male. I wasn't always like this. I used to have some beta tendencies, but today, as I stand as a 25-year-old black man, I wake up every day and I greet each day with love in my heart. Period. All right? I don't have a negative outlook when it comes to women. That's why you'll never catch me on here saying these bitches this, these bitches that. Let's fuck these hoes this way and let's do this to these hoes that way. I respect all women, regardless of if they're trash or not. All right? It is what it is. I'm not gonna put labels on a woman because of what she do. All right? If I come across a woman and she's bitchy, nah, that's the difference. All right, I'm not calling her a bitch. I'm naming a certain type of behavior that she's expressing. You're being a bitch today. You know what I'm saying? Not you are a bitch. You are a hoe. No, I'm not doing shit like that. And what keeps me from doing shit like that is greeting each day with love in my heart. I have a superior understanding that she's a human being too. Okay? And she doesn't deserve to be bashed by me. Who the fuck am I? All right? I'm special, but I ain't that fucking special to be, because I'm not the judge of this shit here. The Most High is, okay? Not me. All right? With that being said, guys, you should have love in your heart. Your intentions towards everything should come from your heart. Okay? Even if I'm dating women, say for instance, I'm dating multiple women, I don't have evil schemes in my heart to do malicious shit. Period. Okay? Period. It's just that fucking simple, guys. Greet each day with love in your heart. Another thing, being self-aware. All right? I'm aware of the behaviors of women. I'm aware of my surroundings. It's just being self-aware of what the fuck is going on and not being naive. All right? I practice being self-aware to the max because it's in my own best interest. Because when I'm more self-aware, I'm hipped on what the fuck's going on in the world today, dealing with just about everything that I care about. Now, I'm not self-aware. I don't have a awareness when it comes to politics and who's in the office, the presidency, and all that shit. I can care less about that. Only about the things that I care about that affects my life directly. I am super self-aware, and I make sure I have a deep understanding of what the fuck is going on around me. All right? That's another trait of a real alpha male. You are self-aware and not self-absorbed. Okay, let me move on to the next one. As you can see, a winner. You have to have a winner's mentality, guys. I don't have a handout mentality. I'm not sitting in the corner over here waiting on the government to give me fucking handouts, because I'm not sucking titties over here. All right, over here at 1% man, we're not sucking titties over here. I told you guys, this is a men's peak performance channel to help you get at your peak in every aspect of life. Not just dating, not just financially, not just physically. I'm talking about mentally, physically, with your body, all that shit. We're rising to the occasion, guys, okay? Men's peak performance, that's what makes you a 1% man, okay? But a winner's mentality, guys, you have to have a winner's mentality. Now, I'm not saying trying to compare yourself to somebody else, always trying to compete with somebody else. I want to win for me and my family. That's it. I don't care what the man next to me doing on the left or the right, okay? I have a dominant spirit, so I want to dominate in my sector, and I want to win in my sector on my own. And I look up and, oh shit, damn, I'm on top. But me being on top does not have to be motivated by what the next dude is doing. I'm not running a race against this dude, okay? I'm running a race because I know what the objective is. I know what the fucking goal is. I'm chasing the goal. I don't know. I'm a horse with my blinders on. Bottom fucking line, guys. A winner's mentality, okay? You have to be a go-getter, and a go-giver. Keep that in mind. Dominant. I consider myself as a very dominant force of nature, all right? I hang around a lot of guys that's like 40, 45, 50 years old. I'm only 25, guys, and we'll have these group conversations, and I'm starting to notice, because it's been happening, I'm starting to notice that when we having discussions, I'm leading the discussion, especially when it comes to dating. I'm the dominant one in the room or outside on the back patio leading the discussion, and people are having an open ear listening to me as if I'm a fucking god or something like that, okay? And you know, being dominant is it goes with a lot of other things, okay? Being dominant, when you're dominant, you're automatically confident, okay? When you're a winner, when you're confident, you are more of a winner because you know what the fuck you're doing. All right? It all correlates together. All right? Being a winner, being centered, being dominant. But when you walk in a room and you with your woman and you're not focused on competing with other guys, you're just focused on being the dominant force in the room. Your energy is felt when you walk inside of the fucking restaurant. I know, like today, I walked inside of a place. I'm about to go to a car dealership because I'm in the process of getting myself a new truck. And I knew I walked into this certain establishment and everybody in the room looked, and they looked long and hard. It didn't make me feel uncomfortable because I have a positive mind. I'm like, damn. Excluding the men, I'm like, damn. All these women in here want me. You know, I just say that instead of putting myself, oh, what the fuck they looking at? That's beta male behavior right there. I'm not insecure. You can look all you fucking want, baby. Take a picture, it'll last longer. You feel what I'm saying? But people give me long, hard looks because when I walk in a room, I have my shoulders back, I have my head tilted back just a little bit. I'm not walking around like I'm just cool, calm, collective, and relaxed. And I'm looking at all the males and some of the sexy females. I'm looking them in their eye, and they looking back. The women looking back, and the guys, they staring back. And then I'm not losing eye contact unless you look off, or it's gonna be a fucking problem, homeboy. And if a woman staring at me, I'm gonna give her that hard look, that hard, dominant look in the eye, and she already know what it is. But you have to be a dominant force of nature, guys. Another thing is staying positive, okay? That's it's a key with being an alpha male. Staying positive is so imperative for your mind. It's good for your mind, all right? It helps you get command of your mind. Stay positive, look at the positive outlooks on things, but also be self-aware, all right? Don't let positivity blind you from the harsh realities of life, because yeah, you can ignore reality, but you can't ignore the fucking consequences that come from ignoring reality, okay? So be self-aware, but stay positive, okay? You know this shit can't work. Have a positive mind frame and just go with another plan, okay? Women love a man that's positive, that's a winner, that's self-aware, that's centered. Women love that shit, okay? So if you want to be a true alpha male, the things that I spoke about in this video, you have to have those traits, okay? You have to have those fucking traits, man. And another thing I'm gonna talk about, entrepreneurship, man. I've been a young fucking entrepreneur since I was like, man, I don't think I was like 12. I used to go to the candy store, like it's called cash and carry here in my city, and you can buy big bulk boxes of candy or whatever. I would get my mom to use a food stamp card to get it, and then I would pay her back after I made the cash. So I would go to school with big ass boxes of Snickers and Skittles and shit like that there. And I remember this shit like it was yesterday, man. It was over 10 years ago. But I would have two book bags. I have the string book bag in the front, and then I have my regular book bag with the books on inside on my back. And I used to sell out in one fucking day. I remember I made like $180 in one day. And I brought my mama the money back because we was poor at this point, man. We was in and out of homeless shelters and shit like that there. And I brought that money back, man. I paid my mama back. I was like, man, let's do it again, mom. Let's do it again, my little young ass, man. But I've always had an entrepreneur mindset and an entrepreneur spirit. If you are a true alpha male, you have the tendency to want to break out of the shackles, all right? Right now, I work a full-time job. I've been doing landscape for like 8 years, but I took some of the money that I made from doing landscape and I started my own business, one of my true passions, and that's auto reconditioning, car washes, okay? And I do have a business. It's called Detail Fetish. All right, you can check out that channel. Check it out. I might have it in the description box. And I started my own shit, and then I have YouTube that I'm working on. So you have, when you are a true alpha male, you have the entrepreneurship spirit, mindset. You always want to do shit on your own. I always feel like I can fix shit on my own. And I've always had that spirit, and that same spirit used to get me in trouble with women because they used to claim I had too much pride. I could be going through some shit, and if a woman offered me some help, I wouldn't fucking take it. I would actually lie and be hungry as shit. You ate today? Yeah, I ate today. Oh, you got gas? Yeah, I got gas. Man, I leave a house, I'm fucking broke down somewhere hungry. You know, I just had this thing where I want to figure this shit out on my own. I want to do it on my own. I don't want no help, guys. But I hope this video finds you well. If you have any questions, comment section. If you liked the video and if it was helpful, hit that like button, subscribe. All right, guys, every time you guys subscribe, you help out the channel. I'm trying to get big on here so I can help all my guys become 1% men, all right? We're focusing on men's peak performance in every aspect of life. Not just dating, not just lifting weights and going to the gym. I'm talking about on your purpose, spiritually, mentally, with your body and everything else, and with the women, okay? Success with women also. All right, guys, I look forward to the comments in the comment section. Man, until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.